Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.
Welcome to the video. So, today is, well, welcome to the Guff Monday first of all. How are you doing? Doing well? Good. So, today is basically a video talking about inspirations, I suppose. With, a lot of cool shit on the horizon. We got Black Ops 6, GTA 6, some hopefully high quality stuff. Since Black Ops and, well, COD in general has kind of been on the turn down recently. Not really been too good, especially when Lethal Company outsold your game. That was fucking hilarious, I think. But with all these new things coming out and all of the fresh new stuff keep on throwing out, like Ubisoft probably gonna go under soon. They ain't doing great. Skull and Bones, terrible. Who would have guessed? Wow, crazy. And you know a bunch new stuff, like, you know. The only thing that isn't really that new is all Nintendo stuff, but that's the usual. So, what am I here to talk about today? What inspirations, you may ask? Well, I'm mainly talking about inspirations in the sense of more or less just, well, I don't really know how to explain it. It's more the inspirations of how I've come to be. Like, why do I make videos? You know, all that stuff, pretty much. Which, obviously, my stumbling on words can be a bit like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. But I kind of have an idea. Not really, but, you know. So, essentially, I want to talk about what inspired me to get to this point. Maybe you can relate to that, maybe you can't. I don't know. But, I do want to preface, this is more of a just talk video. Is no real a controversial topic here. That might be next Tough Monday. I kind of had to come up with this one on the fly, so sorry. I know I said I wouldn't. I know I said I wouldn't, but here we are. But uh, so inspirations. I believe a lot of the huge inspirations for me when I was younger was YouTube itself, such as PewDiePie. Obviously, everyone knew him, especially back when I started watching, the 2012, 2010, 2011 around. And Vanos Gaming, that's a big one. The Vanos crew in general, H2O Delirious is my favourite. Still is, pretty much, I still watch them. And those are probably the main two for me. I did watch tons though. Like, I watched a lot of Gmod like animations. I watched a lot of that when I was younger. SMG4 maybe. I watched more of him, like, in between, not really early on, not but more afterwards. But you know, definitely more so definitely more so Vanos Gaming, PewDiePie's, you know. Gaming's a huge thing for me. I used to play a lot more games when I was younger. I play less now. Uh but on the other hand, but I play less now. But I also enjoy playing with people more now, and I think the more, since I don't play as much, when I do get to play on my own, I enjoy it a lot more. Like the Amnesia series, which I will be continuing. Don't worry, it's not dead. I have something planned for the next episode, which I want to get sorted first before I do it. And I'm busy editing my next video, which should come out tomorrow. Pinky promise, pinky. But also, I am I have been wanting to play more solo. I've been wanting to play. I want to play with my friends, so I want to have this good dynamic where I have solo content. But for those who like, you know, solo stuff, I want to have my friends' content where me and my friends screw about, whatever, you know, back and forth. Always fun. That'll be my main focus, always. And obviously, I want, well, this. There's, you know, me and you just doing this stuff. Gruff Mondays. I'd say it's just more of a connection time between us, maybe. But I do enjoy having this connection, and I like having variety. I don't think I'll stick to one thing ever. And I think that's one thing a lot of people get stuck in, where people just keep zoning in the same material over and over again. And when it's out of style, you can't switch out because that's all you know them for. And then that's it, the end. Sorry for my hair, it's horrible right now. I came out of the shower a few hours ago, maybe hours ago, I don't know. But I was like, oh crap, it's Monday, need to get something out. So, hi. But I do want to keep variety on my channel. Maybe it won't be games sometimes. I have some skits in mind, like the first video on my channel, which for some reason keeps getting views. Like, guys, chill out, please. But I have got plans. I've got a certain thing planned, which I've recorded multiple times, ages ago, months ago, but hasn't really worked out the way I wanted it to. Editing skills bit there down there, we know, but I've got a few plans. Got a few plans. So if you see a skit here and there, maybe, who knows? Smosh was also a big inspiration. I watched Smosh more than PewDiePie back in the day, really. And for a gaming channel, that's quite insane. No, definitely the main like people that inspired me back in the early days were PewDiePie, Smosh, Vanos Gaming, and Tobuscus. He was a huge inspiration for me, and I like to try and not replicate, but take that style and put it in my own direction. Like the intros from Vanos Gaming, the funny voices and variety of Tobuscus's, and just the overall aesthetic of PewDiePie's. I try and replicate kinda. And well, skits are skits. Smosh was huge for me. Smosh games is mostly the Grand Theft Smosh. Ever heard of that? Good stuff. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, that's more my childhood stuff. Those just inspired me to try this thing. Because I do believe, well, from my last video, I'm not gonna repeat over again. But I believe it's just the right. You have to be the right kind of person. Eventually, you'll come up with something. Maybe, hopefully, you know. And all these YouTubers just had this element of personality. Like Vanos had all of his friends and all that, and I'm like, personality is what made it. You can't be a blank slate and create like a huge, empire of YouTube and be respected for it. You can get big in YouTube without it, 100%. But you will. No one's gonna care for you. You're not gonna be everyone's. You're not gonna be the one remembered by everyone. And T series huge. Does anyone really care? No. That's just because it's just a company. It's faceless. Has no personality. Like you need what I think makes a break a channel is the personality behind the mask. Or the faceless face having a face don't matter. But I do think it's the personality, and once that hits with the audience, you should be good as long as you don't do any controversial stuff. But I do think that's the most important part of YouTube. Be entertaining, to get that connection to the audience, and make sure your personality shines through. So when people do subscribe to you, they're not signing up for one thing and you give them complete other. Obviously, content will grow and change over time, but throughout that, your audience will over time as well. And hopefully that's fine. That's how variety works. You make one thing, you gain an audience in that one thing, and then over time you branch out and do other things, and there you go. That's usually the YouTube life cycle. I would imagine anyway. I could be wrong, but it just from my perspective, and I watch YouTube for over a decade now. It's got fucking way too long. But I do think that's it's a bit of a short one today, but I don't want to ramble and bore your time to get 10 minutes. But thank you for watching. Have a good one, and I promise this time I'll make sure to get something more high quality next time. In a bit.